And it is time for our market open. Markets are getting underway after a big day yesterday. Big gains in the market yesterday. Markets are opening a little bit lower this morning. The S&P's down 4. The NASDAQ is flat. The Dow's down about 70. And of course, not surprising, a little bit of profit taking after yesterday. Oil prices are up a little bit this morning. We're talking about the leak in the Dakota XL pipeline. So that's moving up oil prices a bit this morning. Don't get too excited. And of course, interest rates up a little bit from yesterday, only because of the big surge in stock prices drug money out of safe haven assets of bonds back into stocks, maybe just temporarily. But outside of that, what you got going on this morning, Scarlett?
Well, we do want to mention the fact that the Commerce Department today released housing starts. They surged, rising 13.7% to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 1.29 million. Volkswagen leaders on Friday approved a 5-year spending plan that aims to further the German automaker's goal of transforming itself into a leading force in electric cars. Watch out, Tesla, Europe's largest car maker by unit sales, will spend more than 34 billion euros or $40 billion on electric cars, autonomous driving, and new mobility services by the end of 2020. And if you guys didn't see the new release of Tesla stuff, they have it on their website. 2 different types of vehicles. One, a whopping $200,000 if you want to pay for that brand new sports car.
There you go.
Pretty interesting. And then I wanted to talk about another report that we did mention briefly yesterday and today. The first ever release of congressional harassment records was released yesterday by the Congressional Office of Compliance. The information indicated that the Office of Compliance has paid victims more than $17 million since its creation in the 1990s. That includes all settlements, not just related to sexual harassment, but also discrimination and other cases. The OOC has not made it clear how many or how much money of those cases was related to sexual harassment. But let's talk about where the settlement money comes from. Here is where it gets really good. Who is paying for these settlements of sexual harassment charges? According to the report done by Zero Hedge, it's taxpayers. Once a settlement is reached, the money is not paid out of individual lawmakers' offices, but rather comes out of a special fund set up to handle these types of matters within the U.S. Treasury lands. That's where it got me. I was reading this report and I was like, what?
Exactly. That's right. It's your taxpayer dollars that are paying for the settlements of these claims of these various types. So there you go. That's government at work.
That's a lot. 260 cases. That's crazy.
Absolutely. And of course, but sexual harassment never occurs in Congress or at all, right? I mean, it never happens in Washington. It's just outside of Senator Al Franken, it's a one-off event, right? So apparently not.
I can't wait till CNN and all of these other media outlets jumps on all of those other congressmen who were.
Don't hold your breath that we ever get there. I appreciate it, Scarlett.